1, 2. Dum da dum. One, two, one, two, one, two, one, two, one, two. 1, 1, 1. Hello everybody, hello and welcome to Pixel World. Hopefully you can hear me, hopefully everything is good. Hello, how are you guys? Let's see. Wow, today, the first of hopefully many Friday. I'm sorry, today is Saturday. So, first of many Saturday live streams. Oh yeah, let's take a good position here. I try to relax a bit. Let's drink some coffee. Alright. So, if you have never been here, because this is the... Well, it's not the first live stream on Saturday. It's the second, I think. Ever. Maybe. Or third, actually. But yeah. If you don't know already what we are doing today and who am I, let's go through what we're gonna do today. Of course, you guys can read, but I'm Jake, I'm the community manager here at Pixel World's headquarters, and today, here on the live stream, we are designing guilds with you guys. Of course, in the end, we are going to take a look at it once again with only us, and some details might change, but the point of today is kinda design the backbone to the guilds, what it would be like, according to you, because of course we have done some designing already, but it's like, we're gonna discuss that also today, where it should be, for example, how it would be implemented in the game. Like, is it like you take a guild lock, you put it into your world, and with that you create the guild, or should there be something in the UI, or for example in the main menu, or where? We're gonna talk about that, like from the very basics to the little minute details. So how many members there should be when you start the guild? Should it be automatically like you can add 100 people into the guild? Or maybe you can unlock different tiers and then you can add more people into your guild? Or how it's gonna look like? We're gonna talk about that today, and of course other stuff, what could guilds do, guild raids, guild PvP, should they have what kind of guild quests, like whatever. We're gonna talk all about that today, and hopefully, I don't know, maybe we're gonna do more than just one live stream of making guilds, because I think it's such a huge concept that maybe we're gonna need more than just one live stream. But yeah, the point is that in the end, we would have like a basic backbone, how to create the guilds for us, and then go about it. So I'm quite excited about today. So yeah. Let's see who is here today. Oh, tonight. Okay, let's drink a little bit of coffee and give some shoutouts. Trick donated 10 Swedish kroners. Thank you so much, Trick. Your name should pop up over there. Just in a minute. Thank you so much for all of your support, Trick. Welcome, welcome. Let's see who else is here today. Let's give some shoutouts. Hello, Jack Byrne. Welcome, welcome. Trick 2 as well. Hello, how are you doing? Alito Gameplays. Hey, man. Hey, how are you doing? Oh, man, okay, well, you know what I mean about that. Few, hello! Doom as well, Poppary Funny Gargoyle, how are you doing? Hemmo K, hi! Mr. Boy as well, and Mysterious Guy DK, Ainomine Mega, a lot of sponsors here today, hopefully you enjoyed the live stream. Of course, everybody else as well, let's give service to everybody else as well. Hello Shoka, huomenta. Twitch Ekonen, hello, how are you doing? Mac DJ Official, Blackbeat, Cod Mitro, hi, how are you doing? Doki Sky, Marzipan Bear, Marzipan Bear, I still love that name, even though I hate Marzipan. Hello, the Terrarian Gamer, how are you doing? Just DM1, how are you doing? Twitch Economy, maybe I said that. Drunk Hunter, how are you, my man? Ivan Van, Furs PW, Far Evans, Revand, Poco PW, Maltobing GG, Wersco, Jordan001, Philip. Hi, how are you doing? Ugeli, how are you doing? Speed Eggy, Adlihan Ahmed, hi, how are you doing? Jasmine Pulusan, how are you doing? Adre, Pancake, and everybody else as well. Hey, guys. A lot of guys here today on the live stream. Welcome. But yeah, the point of today's live stream is to create the guilds, or not create them, like design them. So in paper, basically. So how, in your opinion, it should go. If you have any good ideas, I'm gonna write them down. We're gonna talk about it. We're gonna design and end up with a good backbone for the guilds. And what do you guys think? So we're gonna go all about it doing today, but before we go into that today, let's talk about it. Let's see if you have any questions, something that you want to ask from me, or anything else. Just let me know. Thank you very much for the subs, by the way. Thank you so much for the subs, everybody. Subs and follows, of course. Real X Shot, hello, thank you very much. Zach Gainer, thank you very much for the sub as well. Cool Gamer 112, thank you very much for the sub. Something in some language I have no idea how to pronounce and how to even read. Thank you very much for the sub. Waffle Sam, hello, thank you so much. And Ken sub 5821, thank you so much. Did I miss this? Oh no, I didn't. Okay, so any questions, anything at all before we go into our design session? Praxis Nebula, Jake, how are you today? Well, I'm very good and I'm excited. I'm excited about this because this is the first time ever we're gonna do this kind of design thing with the community live. So, I have no idea how this is going to go. I have no idea how this is going to go, but hopefully this is going to go good. But I'm quite excited. Racist PW, thanks for picking my world for World of the Week. No problem, man. I love the world. Hey, Kuko, how are you doing? Adriv as well. Hi. Be prepared to have a wave of Growtopia joining Pixel Worlds and Pixel Worlds live stream. I don't mind. Is Pixel Worlds on mobile? Pixel Worlds is on mobile and also on PC, so it's a cross-platform, so you can decide. So Android, iOS, PC, and Mac. So in Steam. So yeah, Google Play Store, iOS App Store, and then Steam. So you can choose what you want to use. Is Cookie here? Cookie! Hello, I'm on my break, so I get to see a little bit of the stream. Oh, yeah, Cookie is working right now. Hello, Cookie, how are you doing? Jake, why do you like coffee so much? I don't know. Maybe it's like... Well, I enjoy my sweets. I enjoy chocolate a lot and this kind of stuff. But I think it needs to have its balance. So that's why I drink coffee and I don't even use any sugar in it. I just, like, it's kind of like very bitter. And I like a little bit stronger coffee as well, so it's more bitter. So maybe it's balancing things out. Chat PW, design now! We're gonna go into that, don't worry about it. We will have some time, but of course, like, I want to talk to you guys a little bit before we go into that and see who is here. And also wait for other people to join. Let's wait for other people to join as well. That's also one of the reasons why we, like, use the time at the start to talk to you guys and see who is here. Who is here first, let's talk to you guys, and then when everybody's here, we're gonna go into the guild planning and guild design. Do you play Growtopia? No, I don't. Will you ever consider making compatibility for Xbox? Well, it's a little bit hard with the Xbox because the controls are not designed for this kind of game. Because kind of you need either a mouse or you need a touchscreen. So if that maybe like Nintendo Switch could be a possibility in the future, maybe, but at least not yet. But still, Xbox kind of hard because of the controls. Yeah, just very hard to create that. Okay, Mishal. Hello, Jake. Is one winner gonna win in survey giveaway 50 days of VIP? Five guys will win in that survey. By the way, if you haven't answered to that already, go and check it out from our Instagram. There could be 1,000 players is good. Like, also there will be a guild master which can make own clothes, and only guild members can take wear. Yeah, like a guild, like in World of Warcraft there is like guild tabards that you can customize for your guild. So that kind of way, yeah, well, why not? It's a good idea. But we're gonna go more into that a little bit later on. Gargoyle, I think, yeah, Endless knows about that. Maybe in the future at some point. But yeah, it's a random winner in that survey. Five of them when the survey is completed. Hisco Gaming, hello, how are you doing? Welcome. Bunath, hey man. Hey Jake, why are you trying to stream at 5 AM at my time? I got notification. DJ Jake in the house. Hello, Bunath. Hello. 5 AM. Well, it's very good time for me. I'm trying at different times, and live streaming this time. I'm trying it out, and it suits me very well. Jake, when's the next update? Like in 2 weeks or something. 2-3 weeks, something like that. Jake, what do you think of guild fights? Like every guild that gets most kills wins a trophy or medal. Yeah, but we would have to think like where those guild fights take place, for example, Drunk Hunter. So where those take place, or would there be a special arena for them so you could queue up for them, or like how? Like we need to go a little bit deeper into the thinking of those. So as an idea, it's very good, but. And how long would that tournament be? A month? A week? 2 weeks? Like, this kind of things. We're gonna go deep into this today. Jake, take a look at the viewers right now. Hello, viewers! 240 viewers, at least for me, it's showing up 240. Alright. Oh. What is guild? Did I typo that to Twitch? Hopefully not. It's guild. Or a clan, or a guild, or what do you want to call that? Why talk? What? What do you mean? Because I'm a human being, I talk. Oh, Jay, can't see you in my chat. Yes, I can see that. I think I'm just getting a lot, tons and tons of views. 37 on Twitch. Hey, awesome. Okay. Any more questions before we go into the designs? Will there be vending machines in the game? Most likely not, because we have the Pixel Worlds Exchange. It's much more balanced, and nobody can abuse that system, like, basically. Because, like, if we would create vending machines, for example, the problem with vending machines is that they would go into, like, one guy would most likely dominate the whole vending machine thing. So one guy would create a world with tons and tons and tons of vending machines and all the items, and then everybody just goes there. And what about the little guy? The guy just started, for example, and just got a huge rare item. He can't sell that to anybody with the vending machines, and that's the problem. But with Pixel Worlds Exchange, he can actually go into that marketplace and just add that there, and just anybody can buy that. So this is why we see that vending machines is actually not a good solution. It's not. It benefits one player too much and not the whole community. So I think that's a sort of a design problem with the vending machines. Would it be expensive to create a guild? Lo-Fi Nation. Yeah, we're gonna talk about that today, actually. Like, what do you guys think? How much should it cost? Because, like, yeah. And we're probably gonna do a lot of straw polls as well. Like, asking, like, a collective ideas and, like, answers. Like, what do you guys think? If I can get a good idea from you guys. And then try to kind of, like, balance it out. But then, of course, for example, you could every one of you could say like, oh, make it free to create guilds. Yeah, I'm probably not gonna do that. So I would like override that opinion in that way. So this way we can like balance and bounce things around. It should be 50k gems to make guild. Yeah. Okay. Maybe we should get into that guild building, guild designing. Just like. I'm excited to get into that, so, like, 1 or 2 questions, and then we're gonna go. One other questions than guild questions, because we're gonna do guild questions a lot today. Yeah. Just DM1, how to get the Muggy familiar? You need to be our sponsor in YouTube. In future, we will most likely do that to Twitch as well. Okay. Checking out the questions if there's anything else that I have missed that is not about the guilds, and then we're gonna jump into the guild questions and the ideas. I'm already getting and seeing a lot of suggestions for the guild prize. But if there's anything else, I can answer to that question right now. Will you add writing pads? Probably at the future, sometimes. Weather machines? No, we have our own way of creating backgrounds. Like orbs. I think it works much better. I'm getting bored. I'm trying to read if there's any more questions before we go into the guild things. Okay. Can you add a sell all fish button for the fish monger and the fish bucket? That's an interesting idea, maybe. Okay. How we can start it slowly with the live stream. Okay. So what I'm going to do, I'm just thinking, what is the best thing? Okay, you know what? I will have to do a little bit of moving things around here. And then I'm gonna share my screen to you guys, so you guys can see what am I doing, what am I like drawing, and we probably might like pop into the game once in a while to check how things are going there, and that kind of stuff. Okay, let's open up Paint, and then I'm gonna open up. I'm also going to open Libre Office Writer. Pajamas, thank you very much for the follow. Icy Soros GT, thank you very much as well for the sub in Twitch. Okay. Alright. Let's zoom in a little bit and pull this up. I'm gonna share my screen to you guys just in a second, so don't worry about it. I think this will be good. Okay. DPW, thank you very much for the sub. Okay. Let's go here. Now it's black, but what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna add a source, screen capture, smart selection. It should be like this. I'm gonna share my screen to you guys. And I'm gonna believe. Hey, thank you very much. Fall Gaming and Brofis PW. Thank you very much for the subs and follows, guys. Okay. Okay, so. Now it should be good. Alright. I was watching like my shadow here at the green screen. But I think it's okay. You guys can live with that for now. If not, tell me in the chat. Okay, so. What are we gonna do here? So if we want to draw something, then I can just go and draw here. Something. Anything. For example, if we're thinking about like very basic things, so and just testing out stuff. For example, if we're gonna like design guild UI or something like that, then I could like draw it like here. Maybe I could draw it a little bit better. And we could just like test out how it would go and how would you think. Like here, I could just like sketch around quite fast and easily with the paint. And we're mainly gonna write it here. So Pixel Worlds, it's probably a little bit too small. Let's raise the font size a little bit. So you guys actually can read that. Pixel Worlds Guilds. Design. That's a little bit too big. Maybe that. And maybe I'm gonna switch this around. By the way, I don't know if you can see this. This is actually a background image. This background image right here. I have drawn this. Or edited, drawn and edited this. Hopefully you like this. Rural donated $1 through Super Chat. Thank you so much, man. Thank you. But yeah, that's my creation in the background. Okay. Let's pull this here. I was thinking, should I pull up the chat? I think the chat would be a very nice thing to have here. HDI alert box stick. Okay. Let's take this away. Maybe we can... Let's get the chats. Chat boxes. I'm gonna copy. And then go here. I'm gonna paste them. Paste new sources. Hi! Hopefully, I'm not sure if it can be seen very well. Where's the... Okay, I'll have to move this. Why it won't show me the other chat box? This is Twitch. Twitch is showing up only. Where's my YouTube? Let's go back. Let's try to get the YouTube chat. We need the YouTube chat as well. Chat widget. Copy. And then we're gonna head out into there and paste. Paste link at source. Okay, now we gotcha. Now we gotcha. Okay. So we can see you as well. Maybe there should be a background. I'm sorry about this. We're just gonna... Dum da da dum 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 dum. Maybe that is good. Okay. So we can at least see some of it. And, well, if I take the background... Yes, let's take that and copy. Copy, and then we go here and paste that. Alright, new source, and we take this. Just gonna make it very... Just so that it is on the background, and so that you can actually read that out, and then just opacity, let's bring it down. Wow, what is happening with the YouTube chat? Okay. So it's a little bit easier to read. Let's do it like that. Okay, because I want you guys to be a part of this. A really big part of this, so... Now, it can be readable. Now it is readable. Okay. Marissa, I'm not sure if we're gonna play Pixel Ones today. Maybe a little bit later on. Maybe a little bit later on. But today we are doing this. We're designing guilds. So, what is a guild? Let's take this one. What is a guild? Guild is a player group. Group that can do stuff together. Maybe that's the best. Maybe that's the best way of like saying what is a guild. It's a player group. Group. I'm not even sure if I read these, write these correctly, but don't mind if I do typos or anything like that. Player group that can do stuff together. Isn't that the best way of group? Okay, yeah. Thank you, chat. It's quite early for me today. Group, not group. I was just thinking Groot all the time, you know, Groot. Group. Yeah, I got you, chat. Here we go. I got you, chat. Jay, do you speak Swedish? Yeah, I do speak a little bit. But isn't that the best way of, like, saying, like, what is a guild? Like, it is a player group that can do stuff together. Okay. I know, it was my mistake, the group. Are you at home? I'm at the office. Groot from Guardians of the Galaxy, exactly, Adrev. Hello, Jaakko. Hello, Alito. Okay. Then, it's a player group that can do stuff together. What could be the size of that? Let's think about the maximum size first. Because I think it should have the possibility of, like, you being able to do some stuff. For example, gaining some perks or something that you would then scale up the guild. I think that's a very good idea. So what's the size? Like, 50, like the absolute maximum size. Like, let's think about it, like absolute maximum. Well, what's the maximum? Like, at first we have to think about it, like, what's the maximum, and then we can go and put it down and, like, and think about, like, what's the minimum and what's the steps between or whatever it can be. 20, 20, 25, 21 to 50, 50, 100, 1000. I don't think 50 is, I think, going around to 50 or something. 40, 50, 45. I think I think it needs to be smaller than your friends list. And because, like, you don't just invite everybody. I want the guild definitely to be something that you don't just invite everybody and that's it. And also that there will be 1 to 10, that's pretty small actually, I think. Scoops you, I think that's 1 to 10 is pretty small. 50, 65, 25... 50... I'm getting a lot of 50 or like 30 to 50. Okay. Or 25 to 50. Well, at least right now it's looking like this will be... it will be something between this. It's gonna be either like size... Let's go, max size. 25 to 50. Let's still think about that a little bit. Maybe we should do a straw poll on that. Like, what do you guys actually think? What would be the best size? What about the minimum? Maybe we could do a straw poll on that. What about the minimum size? Like, because I think it's best if you can scale it up. And it starts with small, and then you do some stuff. Maybe it has gems involved. And then you level the guild up. I think that would be a kind of good idea. So there would be guild levels, and then you do some stuff to level that guild up. And it's a collective effort, so you would need a lot of people to do that. So Minimum size. 3, 5. Like 10. 20 to 50 is very good, but I suggest you to start small. Yeah. Do you sell tobacco to kids? What? No. What? 5. Where did that came from? I was like reading random messages from the chat. Weird. How about involving XP level 2? Yeah, ST-Punk. I was actually thinking like that. Do it too, do it too. 2. Well, it needs to be more than 1. It needs to be like 100% because 1 isn't a guild. 2, like, let's think about this. Okay. 1 is solo, 2 is duo, 3 is a party. Is 4 still a party? 4 or 5? Is that's still a party? And then is it like 6 a guild? or a raid, but duo squad. 5 is good. Maybe 4 is a squad. Yeah, kinda. 3 to 5 is a squad. Yeah, squad or group or. But then, of course, it's a player group that we talked about earlier. But maybe it needs to be a big player group. What is a big player group? So, or a big squad? Maybe it would have to be like more than 5 or 5. Let's put it 5 is like 5 to what? 10? What do you guys think? 4 is a squad. We can still move these values. No, do it 7. 7 is a weird number. Pajamas. 10. 5 to 7. Why 7? Where does the 7 come from? Everyone says 5 to 10. Yeah, I think 5 to 10, something in between that. It could be, like, I think in this case, maybe if we would go, like, maximum size, like, closer to this number, closer to 25, then we would most likely go closer to this with the minimum size. And with what, if we go with maximum size closer to 50, then we would go minimum size closer to 10. I think, like, it needs to be correlated between each other. Okay. Okay. 7 is weird and it's in between, please. Oh, yeah. Put it to 7 because it's weird. That's actually, that might be a very good point, actually. That might be a very good point why it should be there. 10, you need to be able to do something even with some members missing. Yeah, that's a very good point, Mr. PW. That's a very good point. So maybe if it goes to closer to 10, it is not so tied that there's always somebody online, or there needs to be these right people online, because there will be somebody online. So yeah. Is guilds like a special friend list? Or will the guilds have like a special friend list? It could be. It could be, actually. I'm gonna open up this game to the background so we can look, for example, the so we can look at the friends list, for example, where it could go. So I'm gonna quickly, I'm not gonna show you everything in here. Not showing all my programs and stuff that I have here in my computer. You gotta be careful when you're streaming on the interwebs. Okay, I'm starting up the game. Okay, and yeah, not there. This. Okay. Let's take a look at the friends list. For example, where it could go. If we would have a guild tab or something like that. I don't like this song. Okay. Let's change the song and let's go back here. Okay. Now it shows this up. By the way, if I... Okay. This is something that I want to test out. So, if I have this, and then I remove this, and I pull here. Yes, okay, good. I could jump in between, like, very easily. Alright, so, friends list right now. World, friends, but if we look at it, actually, if we look at this... Let's take what's the print? What's the hotkey for the print screen or the print monitor? Can anybody remember? Technically, it isn't spamming. Oh, what? The point of having more than 10 members in one guild when another guild declare a war to another guild. Whenever they have offline members, they have a reserve members. Yeah. Anomine Mega, €2 donation through Super Chat. I love your streams. Thank you so much, Anomine Mega. Thank you so much. Alt print screen to have a light shot. Okay. Alt print screen? Because I have the paint open. Alright, thank you so much. Okay, so now we have that in paint. So we can do some stuff and have some fun over here. So I can draw on top of this or do stuff. So I could just select, for example. Let's go here. So we could take this and we can kind of move this over, and then we can take this part to test this thing out. And now, through the magic of editing, we have an empty spot, for example, right here. And then we could take like this and we're just playing around with it a little bit. It doesn't need to be perfect, just something that we can kind of work with. And then it would have some... And we go here and put that. GUILDS. GUILDS. Let's put it bold. Like, what do you guys think about this kind of idea? That it would be like here. Let's move it like into the middle. Of course, it would be. It would be balanced with each other. So each of these would be same size, or maybe on the right side. I think it would be like guild actually, and not guilds. Let's pull this quickly. I'm gonna edit that a little bit. Nope. So like this. So something like this, it would be most likely. What do you think? Nice. Guild members. Yeah, it would open up kind of the same kind of list that you would have here. So we could just as well, like, We could just as well, like, to do kind of like this, basically. So, and that would be like a world. It could like as well. Like, I think world will be first, but then it would have friends and guilds as the last one, maybe. Make sure that that's you guys can see that better. Actually, let's move that a little bit over there. So yeah, the guilds could be there as in the friends like player lists. Definitely, I think it would be there, and there's enough room for that. Even there's even enough room for that. I'm perfectionist. I know about that. It even looks like it almost could be there right now. So yeah, after this, make member list. No, I think this would be your guild list. Like your guild members. Friends, guild members. Or guild. And these would be not like list of guilds, but a list of your guild members that you would have in your own guild. Oh, so definitely. So player list, a guild player list. Or member list. Guild member list to... what it was called? It was called the player list. Player list window. Okay. I think it would be one place at least where it could fit. Definitely. Other idea would be to put it like here. I think. So there would be a button here for the guilds, or something else. Don't like this song, but I still think it would need the player guild member list here in top of that. Maybe like the owner of the guild would have their own button here that would make them able to edit stuff for the guild in this place, for example. Like right here on top of the shop, because there is an empty space here. There's an empty space. It's possible. Jake, make the guild same as friends, so guild members online. Members. Yeah, definitely. Okay. Tracks if the members... Okay, no. Not right now, thank you. Tracks if the members... Oh my god. Members are online or offline. Okay. Okay, then one question that I want to talk to you guys about is the... like, okay, we kind of talked about the size. What about, like, the guild itself? How would you create that? I know. I'm gonna make a lot of typos because I want to right click quickly and not even think about it. So, how would you create that guild? Let's first ask it like this, because I have some ideas what it could be. Hello, Cat DTDM. Thank you very much for becoming our sponsor. Cat TDM, welcome to our sponsor crew. All right. Let's pull it up. I will have to go here just in a second because I'm not sure where this is going to open up, and there's nothing secret about it, but I don't want maybe you guys to see this list. Okay, it didn't even open up there. But please let me know your cat TDM. Please let me know your in-game name. Cat TDM. Please let me know your in-game name. Let's jump back. Okay. And let's actually move this up a little bit. So you guys actually can see what we are talking about. Okay, we can actually write it right here. That slime dude. What's up? What's up? We are designing guilds with the community. A lock with a G sign. Okay, I'm gonna write down all the different options and ideas that you guys have. So, I guess, Raisin, your idea was to buy a lock, put it to world, place it, better word. Place it to a world, creates guild. Okay. It's idea number 1. Alright. Idea number 2. Let's write them down and let's discuss them a little bit. Hello, thank you very much for joining us. More subs coming. Japan number 1. Hello, thank you very much for the sub, as well as that slime dude. Thank you so much. Ixuximux, thank you so much. DNS Pra, thank you very much for the follow, as well as Red Twins and Volgan and Volage. Thank you very much. Okay. So, Cat TDM, what is your in-game name? Is it Cat TDM? Please let me know. My player name is Cat TDM. Okay, okay. Good. Okay. I will add the special sponsor pet to you after the live stream. Okay. Then back. How to be a sponsor in YouTube right now. That is only possible in YouTube. There's the links in the YouTube live stream. Okay. More ideas. Recards. Jake, this is boring. Please kill me. Oh, well, today I want to talk to you guys about, like, today's live stream is going to be about guilds. I'm sorry about it if it's not something that you like, but today we're designing guilds. I think we're gonna go a little bit at the end also to check out your worlds and have some fun in the game. Maybe do some cool stuff, but just to relax at the end. Okay, guilds can only be made by PW supporters or cost 200k to make. But how? Okay, so price, be supporter, or 200k gems. These are just like that I put down as things to remember. So not like, oh, now it's decided. No, not in that way. But let's start to talk like, how would you create that? The first idea was to buy a lock, place it to a world, and it creates a guild. Yeah, 200k might be too much. We're gonna discuss that a little bit later. Like, what do you need, for example, that? I understand this system looks like Growtopia. Pixel worlds. We're talking about pixel worlds, man. Trying to read the chat. I will make my own pixel art of guild lock. What's the size of a guild, Jake? What's the size of a guild, Jake? What do you mean, what's the size? Block size is 32 to 32 pixels. 32 by 32. Okay, new Michelle, let me paste again. I'm trying to get noticed. A guild should have... Yeah, please do. If I miss something, please play, like, add it again into the chat. Should have a special roles like craftsman, merchant. It could also have stuff like swordsman and gunslinger, which you would be able to use in the nether to bring XP to the guild. Stats to show which roles are the most advanced in a guild. Yeah, I think that's a very specific thing. We are not that far yet, but interesting ideas actually. Let's try to figure out, like, first, how would you create a guild? For example, like, first idea was to buy a lock, place it to a guild, and create a guild. What other ways? For example, buy an item from a shop and then consume that, and it opens up that guild, for example. And it would create that for to this, for example. Or to the main menu. You consume an item, and after you have consumed the item, a thing will pop up here. That would be kind of similar and would say guild. And the guild would be created. And first time you click that, you would add the guild name. And so it would be all UIs, so no items in any world. And from there, you could buy a guild lock to claim a world for the guild. You could maybe even in that way earn multiple worlds as a guild. And not just only one, because if we have this, like, that's the bad thing about this idea. Like, or the negative thing. If you buy a lock and place it to a world and it creates a guild, you can only have one world for that guild. Right? So should the guilds have more than just one world? Could they own multiple worlds? Ovid PW, thank you for the follow, man. Thank you. Like a portal, 3 people need to click it to form. Okay. So, okay, so let's pull that together. Let's pull that idea to part. Apollyon, thank you very much for that. Or like the same, kind of the same thing with rural as well. You can get a guild signatures from 5 people to create a guild. Okay, so first you buy something. Buy item. You buy something, and then collect 3 to 5 signatures. Creates a guild. Creates guild. And we can then discuss like what that item is and everything, but you buy an item. Somehow, with that item, you can use that item to other players, and they can then decide if they want to sign or not. And your job is to collect 3 to 5 signatures, and once you get like all the needed signatures, it creates the guild, where the original buyer of that item is the guild leader, and everybody else is just like a common guild member. We of course have to talk about like what is supporter. I'm just gonna write it here. With a small, like, what is supporter? We don't have that kind of rank in this inside the game. Like, what is supporter? Electronic developer. I get an idea. Place a world lock, then right-click it, and there is a create guild. You have to get 4 items to create the guild. Oh, so any world lock would work with that. Marzipan Bear, maybe there will be a list of guilds and then you can ask to join it. Yeah, definitely we can think about like how you can then invite more people into the guild. But we're not right now talking like how to create that guild in the first place. But yeah, definitely good idea. And we have to think about that. Why is that much complicated? Why is it that much complicated? Well, this is what you have to do when you design stuff. It just isn't like, well, let's just do it like this. We have to think about it, actually. Like, what is the best way of doing it? And, yeah. Jake, make more events and items, please. Yes, we will. Don't worry about it. More items and events coming, actually, in, like, 2 weeks in the next update. I'm gonna have some coffee. I also love coffee. Oh, Trig, awesome. Make it so members upgrade ranks the farther they stay in the clan. Should they do something? Actually, should they do something in that clan? Or guild? We're right now calling them guilds, but basically the same thing. Like, exactly the same thing. So it's just a different word. But yeah, definitely some ranking system. Or like level system for the members. Definitely. Make another option in the menu to both search or create a guild. And if you want create one, you pay for it. Whatever amount of gems, and then make a guild's private or public guild / guild storage. Okay, so in that idea, you would have your own guild button. Where would it be? Like, okay, let's play around with this idea. Let's play around with Tokisky's idea. So, if we would have, would it be here, for example, guilds? Like shop, and then it would be guilds. Or like we can change it. Let's actually do it like this. It was Alt print screen, and we're gonna go jump. I could actually use even Photoshop. I think it would be a little bit better and faster, maybe. Adobe Photoshop. I'm quickly gonna jump here. Why is this so messed up right now? I have no idea. My chat room is messed up. Don't be messed up. Okay. Better. Bum 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 bum. I'm opening up Photoshop so we can more easily test things out. Bum bum. Like where you GM and you see players in world. And should there be like guild chat? That is something else what we're gonna talk about. Hello Weaker, welcome. We're designing guilds, man. We're designing guilds. Opening up Photoshop right now, waiting for it to open. Why is it not? Come on. Close it up. Let's start it again. Photoshop. Done it again. Go. Latest super chat, Ainomon and Mega. Did I miss that? I might have missed that. I don't want to miss this. Maybe, I'm not sure. Ainomon and Mega. Send a super chat. Hello Jake, I love your streams. Maybe I saw that, but thank you so much, man. Okay. Create new one. I'm gonna make it like that. Okay, that's good. Close. Okay, let's jump in back here. Okay. All right. Because it's so much faster with Photoshop than with Paint, and we can then just jump in here and pull these up very easily, and talk about this. Okay. So we're talking about like there would be a specific guild button. So, I'm just quickly gonna do some like testing mock-up thingies. So it would be like this, but it wouldn't say shop. Layer, new layer. Hopefully that is gonna paste that to a new layer. No, it's not. Let's do that and that. Now we did it. Okay. Now we could go here. Do a little bit of creative editing work, like fast. I'm just gonna do it this super fast. Not using any time, just like doing it perfectly. Maybe we can maybe we can leave that. And do it like this. And okay, that's a little bit too big. Let's reduce that size. And then do guilds. Hello and welcome! Thank you very much for joining us today. Hello, thank you very much, guys. Layer styles, and we're gonna add a small stroke size, like we're gonna do blue. It's gonna be more like that, I think. Maybe it's gonna be 2. Yeah. I'm gonna quickly just change that later stride stroke. That color more closely to something like this, I think. So it won't be so intrusive. Okay, maybe it's gonna be like 1 pixel. Ah, it's gonna be good. And that needs to be white. Why is it not white? Text color needs to be white. Okay. So we would have guilds button right here. We can then like check out like what is the actual image then. But let's pull up a mini Jake or Jake figurine right here and put it like here and grasp it here. And then I'm gonna pull up this one. These are just placeholders. That's Cookie Monster's dog. That's Monty. Okay. So something like this. Of course, there would be... We can then do... We can then do something like... No, that's the wrong thing. But there would be like something like this, like in with the everything else. So I'm just gonna quickly do this smudge tool. Like bigger smudge. This is just like to kind of mock up that thing and make it at least a bit look at like something similar. Okay. I know. That looks awesome. But yeah, there could be a guilds button right like here. Like the button color. But yeah. We would have a guilds button. What do you guys think about this? Let's actually... I'm gonna group this up. Guild button. So now we can just move this around. What do you guys think about this idea? Is it too much? Is it too much? There would be like a guilds button right here. Of course, the recipes won't, like admin tools won't show up to you guys. So we gotta like remember that is not there. But there is room for that to the guild. Is it too much? Just placeholders, yeah. But I still want to make them look at least something. Position is perfect, but the design should change. Oh, rural, definitely. Like the design is definitely gonna change. It's just there as a placeholder right now. I would not like dare to even create this. Guild button is really good, and that exactly. Don't change it, or my life will be ruined. Yeah. Little Jake and the dogs. Oh yeah. I'm watching the stream while drinking coffee. Hashtag the best. I'm drinking coffee, but my coffee is cold, and it would need to get more coffee that's warm. Warm coffee. Guilds button would be good. Yeah, but is this the right place for that? Is this the right place? Or should it... Well, one example, of course, could be... That's... Okay. Other example is that we would create it like right here. Like this is one possibility. So Ctrl C, Ctrl V, and then we're gonna just quickly super quick edit, Jake. Okay, this doesn't work. Let's choose Magic Wand tool. Dun dun dun. And we choose this one and go like here. Oh, no, not like that. Now we got a main menu button right here, but of course I can just do this. Go like this. And we can quickly... This is, by the way, a quick edit tutorial with Jake if you want to create some cool buttons or anything like that for your streams, YouTube videos, anything. Like how to quickly edit stuff. And you can do this much better if you just want to. I'm pressing Alt to take a spot, and then I'm just clicking away. And then just smudge tool just to smudge it out so there's nothing left. Okay. Now it's empty. Now we got an empty button. But there is basically there is some room here. So to add more button, of course we could like raise these up a little bit and put them there because these are. We can just even do something like this to show it here on the live stream. For example, like here. No. It could be like this, and it would say Guilds. Just a little bit bigger. Let's give some like ideas from you guys. I'm quickly gonna add just a stroke to this as well. This needs to be 2, and it needs to be black. Maybe. Or maybe 1. I think it's 1. It's 1.5. Okay. But, okay. Actually, let's do a small drop shadow on the behind, so it's gonna be much better. Drop shadow. I'm blind. Yeah, I know it's here. There it is. Drop shadow. Thank you so much! And distance to 0. Okay. So that is the other option. Like, I have a different button for that. The stroke needs to be bigger. It just... I know I'm perfectionist with this. And I noticed that. I'm gonna give out a huge shout out to you. What is that? What did I do just that? Stroke? Opacity. No, okay, now it looks a little bit better. Is this better? Is this better that there would be this kind of thing? Or... let's actually group this up as well. Group. Group for layers. Yes. Okay. Which one would be better? This one? Or this one? And we got a super chat from Rural Jake. I have all these ideas you need for guilds. Contact me on Discord after the live stream. You get. Hey, by the way, I don't have time to take everybody's like suggestions, all of that suggestions. But you can send me I'm reading the chat as much as possible all the time. I'm just not responding to it all the time. I'm reading it like it's running for me like right there. But you can always send us support@kukuri.com. Just send your ideas. I will read them, definitely. A Red Hood lol. No, this is bad idea. Which one? Like the side button or the middle button? Like, let me know, like, which is better? This is the side button, and this is the middle button. So which one would be better? Of course, that would change that marker right there. So let me know your opinions, definitely. Which one would be better? This one? So the side button with the dog. The dog would not probably be there, but or then this one, the middle button for the guilds. Let's read the chat. With the dog, that one, first one with the doggy, the dog one. This, the dog one. Better with the dog one. Middle button is a bit too crowded. Yeah, it might be a little bit too crowded. You're absolutely true, Kim123. You're actually true. The side button. Yes, definitely the side one. I like the dog. Maybe the side one. Side. There is some side middle one as well, but I think most of you guys are saying that the side one is better. So the button for here, and not on the middle. It gets a little bit too crowded when it's here in the middle. Okay. Okay, I think we will keep. I think that would be the best place. Okay, then a question: should it be there, even if you are not part of any guild, or should that place be where you buy that guild thing and track all the guild statuses and everything? Of course, that will be there. Or would be there when the guilds are active, like when you are in a guild. But what about when you are not? Should it still show that? Show the guilds. Yes, that is the place where you buy the guild and search for guilds. Yeah, I think it should. Kim123, Ovid, the button should only be for guild owner and admin. Yeah, well, like, yeah, that is kind of the question. Is that button going to be there for everybody, even if you are not in a guild, so you could go and watch for guilds or look for guilds? Or should it not be there unless you are the guild owner? For example, it would work in a kind of the same way like admin tools and world owner tools like kind of work. So you could go there and manage the guild settings, member perks, whatever there are. The button should say join guild if not one. Okay, so it would be there, but you could not press it. It would say like you need to be in a guild, join guild to access or something like that. Yeah, like admin tools. Yeah. So Jake, here's an idea. How about guild capes, tunics, and banner with the guild logo, color, design, or something like that? Oh yeah, definitely. We could definitely. That's something that we should also talk about. Like, is it going to be like a guild clothing, or should it be like, like for example, when we can talk about that a little bit later on, but let's put it down here like a guild clothes. Let's talk about that next, because we like as you guys can see, there's a huge amount of stuff to talk about actually here. Guild clothes. tabard thing, just for me to remember. But yeah, we're talking about like this one. Should it only be there for the guild officers and guild owner to manage all the things in a guild, or should this be for everyone to search for guilds or take a guild list? Or should there be like a different guild list in Pixel Station, for example, like a totally like different block that would show up different guilds and their main worlds if they have one or something. For non-guild member, join guild or guild members, check info about guild. For guild owner/admin equals change the settings of the guild, for example. Yeah. Yeah. Like clan, Jake. Make it like a clan, but... Okay, not a clan, okay. Yeah, well, guilds and clans, exactly the same thing. Different word just for that. If ever, guild clothes will be added whenever the member left with the guild clothing for his or her current guild. The clothing should be deleted from his or her inventory. Oh, definitely, it would have to be like an untradeable item. And if leaves the guild, it gets destroyed. For that. That's good. For everyone normal, human, Heinrich, everyone, keep the dog. Red Sniper. In clan will be leader and member. For everyone to search for guilds. But yeah, I think what I'm thinking about it is like, if it's just for everybody, so they could search for guilds in that way. What about the guy who actually does not want to join a guild? There are that kind of people as well. But on the other hand, it would be great to advertise guilds in this way. Guild should make their own banner, like a pixel art. If there was a button that said customize guild banner, then it will take you to canvas and give you a bunch of colors. Interesting idea. You could write down your own or design your own guild banner, and you could actually like, yeah. With supporter 200,000 gams, you mean sponsor as supporter? Well, that's exactly what I'm like thinking about. Like, what is the sponsor? Because or supporter because you're not a, there is no supporter rank in our game. If owners should be there but be different, like show stats of members like activity. If not, then friends list but only with the guild members. Yeah, you could maybe add guild flags and add customizable, but there can be only same guild for every guild. Hey guys, you know what? Let's write it a little bit down here. So, guild button to, I'm gonna write ESC. So ESC menu. Let's change the song a little bit. Guild button. Why is it like very weird? Guild button to ESC menu. Maybe. No. Maybe visible to everyone. Guild leader / main officer sees all the guild details / options. Normal members. Normal members see guild info, and then Non-members. Those are the guys who are not in any guild. Non-members see join guild text. We can definitely think about this more. But let's start with this. We're gonna start with this. I have this. How do I remove this, guys? Do you know? Like, it's replacing all the. When I like try to write it here in the middle, it's replacing the. I've pressed something and it has started, but it's replacing the letter that I'm pressing, and I don't want that. I want to run. For example, here, this is written wrong. I can just write over it, but I just would like to go here and write in the middle, for example. Oh, yeah. One thing of that, you could use any PW item as your flag, but each one has to have a unique one, so you can't use the same item as someone else, and maybe that item will show on guild shirts. Yeah, definitely. By the way, let's talk a little bit. Let's talk a little bit about the guild price. And how much will it cost? We're gonna talk about this. We're actually gonna do a straw poll on this as well. This is what we're gonna talk about just in a second. I'm gonna go grab some more coffee and we're gonna continue, guys. I'll be back just in like a second. 30 seconds or something like that. You can write down your suggestions. Actually, it would be awesome if you can write down your suggestions, and then we're gonna make a list of them, and let's do a straw poll and see like where are we gonna hit, like what's gonna be kind of the middle ground between everything. But let's see how that is going to go. Oh my god, Alt F4 for free nothingness. What? Alt F no. Okay. But hey, write down your suggestions while I go and grab some more coffee, because my coffee right now, I just have a little bit more left and it's ice cold. I want it to be warm. So write down your suggestions, the price for the guilds. How much will it cost to create a guild? How much will it cost? What do you guys think? I'll be back. Ah, warm coffee, so much better. So much better. Okay. Alright. So, let's see what we have. Suggestions, here we go. Okay, I'm just gonna write them down. 35k. Jack Byrne. Marlowe as well, 35k. 10 world lux worth of gems. That would, or 100 world lux worth of gems. Okay, that would be 350k. 30k, 20 to 50. 1k, 100k. Okay. 50k. 100k. These are gems. Like, gems. Because I think it needs to cost gems. Then, let's see more. 25 to 50 says Kuko. XX Daniel, 25. We need to think about something affordable, but not too easy to purchase. Yeah, definitely. We don't want, like, so that everybody can just right away buy a guild. Boom. No, it shouldn't cost anything, just 10 challenges. Oh, you would need some challenges? Well, I think there needs to be a small... well, it could be that it needs both, for example. For example, you need to be at least level 20 to create a guild. Or something like that. So not just a noob guild or something like that could be. So would you need like a level 20 to create a guild? We are right now talking about creating a guild. And then I don't think there should be a prize to join the guild. I don't think that is a good idea. But let's see. What else? 1k? 10k? 10 gems. 10 gems. I really don't think that's a good thing. That's free, basically. 10,000. Okay. 10k. I think there's also 1k. 3.5, so it would be the same as 1 world lock. No, Jake gone. I'm back. Let's read more of these suggestions. Okay, 15 gems. 15. Worth 350k gems. Something like 30 to 50k, but you can only make guilds if you are at level 40. Otakun, yeah. Because we want the guild leader to be something that definitely at least is somewhat a pro player, or at least has played the game a little bit. So I think that's one of the important things. So yeah, at least I feel like that. If you can let me know yours. Like, what do you guys think? Should there be like, you know, like there is no level limit or something? Should there be? Maybe. Be a Pixelwars player, yeah. 3.5, 25, 75. Okay. 25k, 75k. Required level 100. Okay, final deal. 50 gems. 1 year and level 200. That's maybe too steep. Maybe a little bit too much. Level 100, 50k, 25k and level 50. How? Is it a lock? I think we are going a little bit more something else than by a lock right now. So, at least how it looks like right now and what we have talked about and what I have seen from your opinions is that maybe a better way of doing guilds is do something in the UI that you can unlock, and in the UI you can create a guild. So you don't actually need a guild world, you don't need a guild lock, but you could buy a guild lock from the guild menus or from the shop when you are a guild leader, for example, and buy a lock for your guild and buy a world. This also means that you could buy multiple worlds for your guild as well. I think we are kind of going into that right now. I think that is something that we are going. So the guild lock is not something that is going to decide the fate of your guild. So for example, if somebody destroys that guild lock, the guild is not going to be destroyed. The guild is tied to something completely different. I think it's going to be much better in that way. Hisco Gaming, hello, how are you doing? Still looking at the prices. 65. We're gonna do a straw poll on this. 65. K. Yeah, K. Yes, the challenges. So after completing the challenges, you get the lock. You get the guild. And I think you need to be able to buy, at least use a little bit of gems into that. I think it cannot be free. All the challenges need to be so hard that, like, you don't even believe. So I think just to make it a little bit easier, yeah, I think just added 3 million gems. Decided. Maybe a little bit too much. Well, let's put like 1 million. Let's put 1 million. I'm gonna do a straw poll and ask you guys. That's 1 million right now. I'm gonna move it here. I'm new to PW. Hello, Token. GTPS. I just joined. What's going on? MXKXY. We are designing guilds right now. And how much a guild would cost? Creating a guild, how much would that cost? 10k is there. Buy a guild scroll and activate it. Please can join. Yeah, exactly. Something like that, Renegade Bros. Maybe something like that. 10 gems. Not gonna happen, man. No, that's so expensive. Only players that have played for at least 2 years can be leaders. I think that's a little bit unfair. But yeah, you need one world because there's nothing you can do about it. You know, only you can do is wait. I think there needs to be some other ways. So that's why a level is better, because then you can actually grind and make it happen. Otherwise, if it's just the time, then you have to wait and like. Yeah, I don't feel good about it. Lightning Ball, thank you very much for the sub. Also, we got a new follow on Twitch. Thank you very much. Let's see who it is. Kana Wars, thank you so much. Hisco Gaming hosted us with 3 viewers. Thank you so much, Hisco Gaming. Rokazlat, thank you very much for the follow. XXX Daniel, thank you so much for following us on Twitch as well. No problem. So, 200k is good cost. Do I have a 2k? 200k. Okay, let's add a little bit more variability here. 200k. I'll get 350. 500k. And then 30, 40k. 40k. And now I'm gonna create a straw poll. Straw poll. And I'm gonna ask you guys, like, let's do a poll and see what's gonna happen. Let's pull it here, so you can see what should be the guild creation prize. Poll option, purple button. I got the list right here. I pull it up here and I'm gonna take one by one. 1k is minimum. 1k. 1k. 5k. No. Okay. If you do enter, then it starts the poll. 10k. 20k. 30. There's gonna be a lot of this. Because I want to see, like, what's the scale, when it's gonna, like, it's gonna look at, like, if something is, I would say, like, the ones that are the most popular, I think it's gonna go, like, there's a peak at some point, like, what is the best, in your opinion, the price, and then it's gonna fall off, like, the opinions, like, closely to that, so it's going to look like a wave, of the price, and then somewhere in the middle is the best price. The wave can be between 40 and 50 or something like that. So then we can kind of have the idea, actually, like what we could put it. Let's go 100k, 200 is 200k, and then 350. 500. No, please change. 500k. I know there's a lot of and 1 million. These will be the ones. Only be direct linked, I think. So nobody from random place can come here. I will add you. I will give you the link, guys. Allow multiple options. No, I think only one. Allow comments, no need, I think. Allow multiple votes from single IP, no. Create a poll. Here we go. There's a straw poll link. I will give you guys the link. Please go and give me your opinion. Please, 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 please. So yeah, give me your ideas. What do you think? In my opinion, I think I'm gonna wait until you guys have given me your ideas. What do you think? Then I'm gonna give mine, because I think if I give my idea, it's gonna influence a lot of people. What I think. Korosen PW, thank you very much for becoming our sponsor. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Let me know your in-game name, please. Let me know it, and I will add the sponsor pet to you as soon as I get to it today. After the live stream. Welcome, a new sponsor! I always love that. Thank you very much for your support, guys. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you so much, really love the support. Please go and vote. Please go and vote, guys. The straw poll is there. Please go and vote. Please go and vote for it. Korosen, let me know your in-game name, man. Please let me know your in-game name. Oh, thank you very much, by the way, for the followers. That's Pauli subscribe. Thank you very much and welcome. Thank you, thank you. Thank you so much. And a new follow as well from DJ Deba. Thank you very much for following us, as well as Big Smoky Boy. Thank you very much. And Kano Wars. Thank you very much for the follow. Hey, thank you, all of you guys. I love the support. I love the support. I think. Yeah. After we're done with this, we're gonna go a little bit into the game and do some playing as well. We're gonna play the game a little bit today as well. So it's not only about this, but definitely, this has been very interesting, actually. Very interesting and enlightening. Enlightening? Is that the word? Korosen. Korosen is your in-game name. All right. Okay. In-game name, Korosen, yes, sure. And also remember to connect your, and if you are our sponsor and you haven't done that, everyone else as well, do this. Come to our Discord. So, there's a link in the description in our YouTube. In Twitch, there is not yet the link. I'm right about adding it. Next week, it's probably there. But come to our Discord, Pixelwell's Discord. It is verified, so you know when you are on the right one. Then connect your YouTube account to your Discord account and come to that Discord, and it will automatically add the sponsor channel where you can easily contact me, for example. So I always check the messages. If you tag me over there, of course, do not abuse it. But you can always get in contact with me if you are a sponsor, and through that, our sponsor chat in Discord. I will be there. Okay, one more time, guys. Oh, not the Korosen. This one. What is the song that we're listening right now? If you haven't already answered to this straw poll, please let me know your opinion. What do you think? How much would it cost? Because, like, now you actually have a voice, you know? When it comes out, do not come and say to me it's too expensive, you know? I asked you. If you don't answer, I really asked you guys this time. So if it's gonna be something different, like, if you come later on and say it's too expensive, you know, I asked you. But yeah, of course, I think 1K is a little bit too cheap, and but I really want to get your ideas, because at least it gives me the idea that maybe we shouldn't put it to 500K, but it's gonna give me a lot of ideas. Give me a lot of ideas. We will sue you, Jake, for making pricey guilds. Joke. Yeah. The votes are skewed. Yes, they are. Yes, they are, Modular. And I realize that, of course. I really understand that. For example, like, I'm not sure what I'm gonna see when I go inside there. But yeah, I understand that it can be skewed. And some, for example, the 1K one, I will just ignore the answers. That's only there. So if you answer that one, I'm just gonna ignore you. Most likely. Because you are probably just trolling. So yeah, not something that I'm gonna take anyway seriously. 5K one as well, and the same thing. After that, above that, maybe I can actually start thinking about, like, you're actually thinking about it. But yeah, and figuring out what would be the best for the game, because that's the most important thing. Like, what is the best for the game? Not maybe something that you would personally like, but what do you think as a game design point? What would be the best for the game and best for the community? Because there cannot be so that everybody has their own guilds. That would happen if the price would be 1k. Everybody just makes their own guilds. But if it's like, for example, 50k, then everybody cannot make one, and they have to join guilds in order to be a part of a guild, and they can't just create it from nothing. So it actually brings a lot of value for it to be 50k. So it's actually so much better for 50k. So than 1k, for example. So in this way, I would love to hear your opinions, like what it could be. But yeah, you gotta remember, like, what is the best for the game? What is the best for the game? Now let's see, and like I said, think about it. Like, in your opinion, what would be the best price for the game, and natural as well? Like, what it should be. I'm King Easy. Pixel Wells. People will join their idols anyway, so not everyone will create their own guild. Yeah, definitely. Definitely. It says 100k the most. What? 10k. 10k isn't good because you can easily get that by grinding Nether in one day. People wanted 10k because they're newbies. But I don't think a newbie should run a guild. Yeah, like, well, that's a good point actually. New players should not be able to get the guild, like, right away. So that's why we have to think about the level gap as well, or a level requirement. So probably level 40 or something. You need to be at least level 40 or something. Okay, let's take a look at the results. Let's take a look. Maybe level 50. Yeah, but like, in this way, it will actually force you to kind of think about it, and so that newbies don't just get it. A lot of people asked me already to team up with me in something like guilds, but it's kind of stressful without the guild feature. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I know. And we are what we are doing right now is thinking about everything, asking your opinions on this, and our plan is to get the guilds to you guys this year. Definitely. Don't know the date, that's why I'm saying this year, so I'm not lying to you. But it would be like a few months, I think. But yeah. Okay. We can also do a little bit of run through. Joe David asked, like, how does the guilds work, by the way? We did a lot of design work today. I can pull it up like here. Like, we did some work today, what we designed. Like, we could go through that today as well before we go do other stuff. In my opinion, I will now view the results and see what it is. You can still, like, you have a few seconds if you haven't already answered. You get a few seconds more to give your answer. Few seconds. Pahtates, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome. Okay, so I'm gonna explain my idea and my prize for that, and then I'm gonna check out the whole results, and I'm actually gonna vote on this as well. So, in my opinion, it cannot be 1k or 5k. 10k is a little bit stretch as well. And the reason for that is that I don't want that to be too accessible for everybody. If you really want guilds and be a guild leader, you should be able to go and create your guild. But it should be something that you can go and achieve. If it's like 1k gems, then you could just get it and don't care about it. Like, it's not worth anything. But if it's like closer to, let's say, 100k and you get it, it's actually some kind of achievement. Oh yes, guys, hey, I farmed like crazy and I got like 100k in 2 weeks, and I was able to create my own clan. Come and join it. It's so much more powerful. Something that you would even want to maybe join. It's if it's just 1k, it's like, don't care. So it gives that guild a lot of value if it's worth something, and if that is that. So that's why I'm actually going more towards like 75k or 100k. I think 200k is a little bit too much. Personally, I think 200k is a little bit too much. So I'm gonna vote for 100k. Or, I'm not even sure, maybe I should go 200. Or 150 maybe. Maybe 150. Because of these reasons. I want the guild to be worth something. And it's not something that everybody can just do in a 1 day. Or 2 days, or even a week. I want that to be an achievement. For the guys who create it. Yeah. So, I'm actually gonna go for the 200k. Maybe it's a little bit too much. 150 would be probably good. I'm gonna go for 200. So, vote. Let's see the results. Spinning. Okay. Of course, I think there's probably gonna be like there's going to be a level requirement for this. Okay, so let's go through the results. 24 votes for 75k. So at least there are some people who are actually gonna agreeing with me. So it needs to be there needs to be some value to that. I would probably go double that. Probably go like 150, like I said. And then we have 20 votes for, or 21% for, or 22% for the 10k. I think there is a good point for the 10k as well. There's a good point. Especially for newer kind of players, the 10k is a lot. 10k is tons and tons of gold. But actually, if you know what you're doing, getting 10k gems, you could probably get that, like, you can definitely get that in 1 day. More than 1 day. You can probably get 20 or 30k easily in 1 day right now from the game. So, I think that's a little bit not enough, maybe. These are just trolls. 1k is a troll. That's a troll number. That's gonna be forgotten. It's just never gonna happen. Just it devalues the guilds too much. 20k. Yeah. Let's look at the 100k, 50k, 30k. So actually, very interestingly, 5k is so low. Like 10k got a lot of votes. 1k got in quite a lot as well, but 5k was like forgotten. That's very interesting. And 20k was actually quite close. And 1 million got four votes. So that's also quite interesting. So why did it get like 4%? 4% of the votes. So we got like almost like 100 votes here. That's quite a lot actually. But yeah. These are the ones that I'm actually looking at very much. Like 75 got so much. Then 100k and 50k are kind of close by. 30k is there. 20. So there's definitely like 2 main groups. So the ones that think it's 75, 100,000, around that amount of like gems. And then there's the other one that says like 10 to 20. We forgot the 1k. That's troll number. So 10 to 20 or 75 to 100. There's like 2 big groups, and it looks like the one that is bigger one, let's kind of look at the numbers. So 20 for the 10k, 20k 8, so 28, but then we can look at the 28. Actually, if you combine 75k and 100k, you also get 28. So it's kind of balanced out. So it's interesting to see. How would we go about it? If we kind of take a middle ground from this, if we like put those together and calculate the middle average, it would go to 50k, around 50k actually. 45, 40, 45, 50, between that. That's kind of interesting. Yeah. But But now I got your opinion. Like, I think most of you guys, yeah. I think it will end up being something like closer to 100k. At least like pure gem-wise. You might have to do something else as well. But yeah. I'm King Easy, for example, like the level. I definitely think there needs to be a level cap. What do you guys think about that? Like, what should be the level cap? Refresh. Okay, we can refresh the results. Yeah, pretty much the same. Pretty much the same, actually. Hasn't changed. King Easy, the main price of the creating guild should be 50k. There should be more features which can purchase in the guild option. The price for a max improved guild should be 150 to 200. Oh, I think that should be a lot more. That should be a lot more. Because even like buying your right now, if you buy your inventory space, that's gonna cost you much more. So it should be more valuable than buying inventory space, because you're gonna, most likely the guilds are gonna have like a guild bank or something that you can put your stuff into. Put gems maybe to guild bank, or at least Bitcoins into guild bank. Buy then some special items for the guild with that guild bank. For example, we were talking about the clothes. You could create, design your own guild tabard or flags or stuff like that. Maybe you could buy those with your guild bank money. That would be, for example, Bitcoins or just gems. So yeah. And those need to be expensive. So it won't, because there are, let's say that you have 50 members in your guild, and if it just costs 10,000 gems, everybody can just give you like 5 gems, and it can be done. But no, those need to be achievements, something that you do together with your guild. So that's why we need to divide everything. So for example, you say that the whole guild should, with everything, all the perks should cost 200k. So let's take a calculator. I can actually use the number. Let's take a calculator. So if it would cost, in your opinion, should be cost 200k. So then, what we are gonna actually do is that we are gonna multiply that with 50. Because there's gonna be, maybe at maximum, there's gonna be 50 players in the guild. So then, it would cost 10 million. That would be the end prize. Or the end cost. King Easy. Yeah, I thought about adding 2 to 3 extra features, but you're right. There's a lot more, such as guild item, banner, and so on. Yes, exactly. Like, exactly. And that's the whole point. Like, there are tons and tons and tons of things to use. And it can be like, yeah. And the end price, for example, for a perfect guild with all the upgrades or something like that, I think 10 million gems is not enough even. It might be even more. But like we're talking about right now, a full level guild with all the perks unlocked. And we can then use this value in other ways as well. For example, it doesn't need to cost like 10 million gems. It can cost like 500 Bitcoins, and then 10,000 Bitcoins the other one. And together, if you put that together, it will end up being 10 million gems or something like that. But yeah. Hopefully you guys understand what I mean. Alright, right. By the way, should I leave the chat here? Let me know. We're gonna go into the game to do... Oh, that's the wrong one. That's a list for the sponsors. This is the one that I want to show you. So let's go through what we talked about today. But this is worth to get a guild. What would you get? Well, Otakun. There's a long design list for that. Yeah, and we need to do a lot more designing before we get into that. Like, what are the perks? I think we could do maybe another live stream a little bit later on, maybe next week, on Saturday as well, and talk more about this. Like, what would you get from a guild? Like, show it would be worth it. I think we need another guild design session for that. Okay, and it would be only about guild perks, and you guys would have suggest. Okay, let's do it. Let's do it. Okay. Next weekend, maybe. So if you have your guild perks, like, my question to you is to, like, if you are interested on this, like, think about it, and then next Saturday, join me in the live stream. Join me in the live stream, and let me know, like, how could you benefit? How could you benefit from the guild? This is the question that I want you to answer to. Next week's live stream. So, what are the benefits for a guild? So, it could be like a guild banner, guild clothes, guild world. What prizes? Double the XP in a guild world. If you join a guild, you automatically subscribe to PewDiePie. What can it be? Think about that. Price is too expensive. Well, we can talk about that as well in the future. But like, how could you benefit from the guild? And next Saturday's live stream, we're gonna do more of designing guilds. And I'm just gonna go through all of those ideas and think, like, what are the good ones, what are the bad ones, what should we do, what should not? What prizes, not even like what it should cost, but like, what prizes, what perks, what should you get, maybe what you do in the guild world should give you possibilities, like whatever. A special colored name, for example. If you join a guild and you are the guild of the month or something like that, then you would get, I don't know, a red name inside the game. Maybe? Should that be a perk? Like, think about all of these. Next week's Saturday, we're gonna talk about those. But let's go through what we talked about today already. How much would it cost? I'm gonna remove this. The main price, answers were 10k or 75k. The average was around 45k. Own thoughts after talking to everyone is that it maybe should be around 150k. Okay, let's leave it like that. Okay, so the main things that we talked about today is Pixel World's guild's design, a player, what is a guild, player, big group, so player group that can do stuff together. Maximum size could be from 25 to 50, minimum size would be from 5 to 10, somewhere between these. That's what we thought about. We will have to look at it a little bit later on. Some ideas, how would you create a guild? Buy a lock, place it to well, and creates a guild. We maybe even ended up like thinking like this is not a good thing. We want to do a different way. This limits the guild too much. Buy an item, collect 3 to 5 signatures, creates a guild. This was kind of an interesting idea, and it's a really good idea as well, in my opinion. Like, especially this one, let's underline that. So you need at least 3 guys with you to create that guild. I think that's a very good feature idea. Guild button, for example, in the main menu that we did here. It could look like this is just a placeholder right now. It's a really good one. But this is the place maybe where it could be. There can be other places as well, but this was something like very natural thing. So, guild button right here. Guild button to ESC menu, that's the place. Maybe visible to everyone. That's something that we thought about. The guild leader, main officer sees the guild details options. Normal members sees the guild info. Non-members join guild text. So maybe you would buy that item from somewhere else, collect the signatures, and then you could consume that and to create a guild. At that point, you would become a guild leader or main officer, and the whole option thing would open up from this button right here. So yeah, that would be an interesting way of doing that, and I think that's better way. There's just so much better 100% better than just creating guild lock. Then you could buy a guild lock from the guild options to create guild worlds. So the guilds actually would not be tied to any one world, and if somebody like destroys a guild lock, it doesn't matter. It's like the guild doesn't get destroyed by any item inside the game, but you would have to go to the menus and decide, okay, I want to now destroy that and dismantle the guild. That would be the only way of doing that, and you would not, for example, by accident, in any case, by accident, you would not destroy that world lock or an item in a world. Because I don't like the idea that you would destroy a block, a world, whatever that block may be. Destroy that block and the whole guild just gets destroyed. I think it's much better if it's an option menu where you go and you deliberately have to click a place that says dismantle the guild. And when you press that, it would give you like prompts like saying a pop-up, hey, by doing this, you will destroy your guild. Are you absolutely sure you want to do this? Then you have to click yes and maybe even show another one. This will destroy your guild. Press OK, and this will be final and your guild will be destroyed. And you one more time click that, and then the whole guild gets dismantled. Of course, the guild locks would get dismantled as well. Everything would be destroyed. And like that would be so much safer as well. If you just go to a world and destroy a block and everything gets destroyed, I don't like the idea. I think that's so risky, and it would destroy like one accident could destroy progress of everything, like of the whole guild. Yeah. I need PvP team battle. Yeah, that could be as something as well. Like, that's what we're gonna talk about next week, Saturday. PvP team battles, like that kind of perks. What can you do as a guild? So, this... How could you benefit from the guild? This is what we're gonna talk about next week's Saturday. So, if you want to talk about that, come next week on Saturday, we're gonna talk about that. So, yeah. Then what else? Buying a lock from a guild options to create a guild worlds. Yes. Guild price, how much will it cost? Gems, your main things were from 10k or 75. The average was around 45. My own thoughts were that after taking everybody into consideration is that maybe it should be around 100k. Then the next... yeah, what is a supporter? This was something as well. Guild member list, player list window tracks if the player is online or offline, and you would actually be able to send them private messages and everything. We talked about this, so it's a player list. Right now that you press, there would be like a guilds tab as well. This is what we're talking about today as well. There would be like world, friends, and guild. Yeah. Okay. So that is what we talked about today. Let's go a little bit into the game. Let's try to relax a little bit before we end the live stream, and let's go hang out. Maybe if you have a good world that we could go and check out, I would love that. Like a cool world, maybe a parkour or just to hang out. Or we could do like, well, I don't have like enough. I was thinking like maybe I could do the fishing tournament or something. Yeah, that's going to cause the same problem as with the mannequins otherwise. Yeah. Well, in the end, it's the owner's decision. Yeah, but for example, I wouldn't accept random players to be in my guild. I'd add friends so there will be communication anyways. Yeah. Gavi, I'm very interested in guilds. Rural, yeah. That's why we're doing this today. I'm gonna make not be invisible. Let's take the daily bonuses. Let's spin this around. Go to World Galassa. We went there. Just went there. Let's spin this. 250 gems. That's okay. Jake, scam. What? No scam. Okay, let's hit the main menu. I'm actually gonna do this. I'm gonna jump in here, and I'm gonna pick. This should, because it was a little bit lagging, but it was because of an XSplit. I get an FPS lag, so to speak. I get it, guilds will be pay to win. Well, no, that's not the point of the guilds. But the point is that, for example, if everybody can contribute to guilds, then the prize cannot be like, let's say, 50k. If there are 50 members in a guild and everybody just pays 1k gems, that's nothing, actually. That's nothing. Then you would unlock everything. That's not good. So that in that way, because there could be, for example, 50 players in that guild, the prizes need to reflect that. So they are achievements that you are able to get and, for example, level up your guild. I don't think... Well, we have to think about like how to level up for your guild, for example. Is it with gems or is it with something else? But 50k, for example, is nothing for 50 players to achieve. So even 1 million gems is very easy for 50 players. That's like nothing. So think about that. It's, what is this? 20k gems, and you can get that in one day. You can farm 20k in one day if you know what you're doing. So it needs to be achievement. Level up by doing quests. Yeah, I think that is better. I think that is so much better. So you have to do quests and stuff like that in order to level up the guild. Definitely. But that's what we're talking about next week, guys. So like I said, how could you benefit? This one. How could you benefit from the guild? This is what we are talking about next week. And if you have any ideas on this, write them down. Come to the next live stream. We are gonna start talking about this next week, Saturday. How could you benefit from the guild? This can be guild quests. What could they be? Should there be guild quests? Should the benefits be like you earn more gems? Or what? What could be the benefits? Or what could you do? Or what can you do with the guilds? This is what we are talking about next week, guys. This is what we're talking about. We're gonna draw a little bit of stuff like today we draw these awesome things. These guild buttons. We're gonna draw these and test it out, see how it would look like in the game, test it out, feel, and what you guys think. We're gonna do that next week. Now we're gonna go into a little bit into the game and have some fun and do some cool stuff. Godfrey! Let's go to Godfrey. But yeah, next week, guys. Next week we're gonna talk about that, so if you want to have your ideas and everything heard out, and us to actually listen to you, and get your opinions and your things into the game, next week Saturday is going to be your day. Same starting time that we did today. Come here, hang around, tell me your opinions. We're gonna do it. I'm gonna listen to you and your ideas. But that's next week Saturday. Now it's time to relax a little bit, have some fun, go do a little bit of parkours and go here. Oh, not that one. I need to open that one. Okay, I need to jump here, go back here, because I'm getting a small FPS lag. I'm still getting it. You guys can see that already. I know that is because of the XSplit. I know that. Let's try this. Oh, well, it's a little bit better. It's still playable. Yeah, I know how to fix this. The way to fix this is actually like restart the stream, but I don't feel like doing that right now. It's kind of hard to jump over that. Yes, good. Hop. Up, nope. I've always dreamt of being a game developer. Yeah, game designer. Well, if you want to be part of this game design, next Saturday is gonna be another day. Okay, come on. It's a little bit hard. Do you need to hit it correctly? Yep. Oh, I almost did it. Almost got it. Almost got it. But yeah, what we did today is actually like what it is being like a game developer and a game designer. It's a lot of like thinking about it. And it's like a thought job and maybe how it would... Okay, come on. How it could look like. And playing around with different possibilities as well. Okay, this is a kind of hard thing to do. Like... trying to hit... Because you need to hit that and then start walking to the left the moment you hit it. Impossible without wings, but you are not allowed to use wings in this world. You're not allowed to use wings, and everybody has gotten there without wings. No. Okay. Ah! Ah! But it is not impossible without wings. Oh, come on, come on, come on, come on. I really want to do that. I'm just feeling like... Okay, here we go. Chop. No. Chop. No. Chop. Yes! No! I jumped down. Why? I was like, I did it. I did it. And then I was like, oh, Jake is down. Hop. Yes. Hop. 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 Oh, no, 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 no. Hop. 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 Yep, got it. Okay, this might be a little bit hard. Oh, nope. Yep, got it. I can't remember what it was. It's the third one. Come. Somebody went into the second one. Did he respawn? Is it the third one? Jump into the third one, then let's look at it. 1, 2, 3, go! Phoenix, let's see. Did Phoenix die? Modular went there. Everybody's going there. I think that is the right place, right? It feels like that is. It looks like it. Yes! Okay. Alright. I kind of like this parkour, actually. Yep. Okay, there's no checkpoints. But... Hello, Theo. How are you doing? Oh, okay. Hey, Jake. Hello. How are you doing? Oh. Yep. Got it. Oh. This part is hard. Well, I just need to have like full HP and drop down. Straight down. Oh no, why did I move? Hey, go. You're... Hey, Jake, I'm going to think about the guild ideas. Thank you for the wonderful stream. Yeah, no problem, man. Top of the lava. Hit it going down. Oh, I don't think that. But sure. There's Jake asking for our opinion, like about the kill feature. What are you talking about? Newbie shot. Flexing is showing off what you have. Newbie shot. Yeah, but the thing that differentiates Pixel Worlds and Growtopia is that Pixel Worlds doesn't shove microtransactions in your face. They make everything possible and secretly encourage microtransactions. Oh. Like, are we doing good or are we doing bad? Well, of course, like when we're talking about microtransactions, our game needs those because that's how the game lives. But I think how I think about microtransactions is that they are necessary because this game is free to play. Definitely, they have to be there. But it needs to be in a way that's not even close Not too intrusive. Oh, I made it already. I made it already. Okay. But yeah, I always think that my idea with about the game is that there needs to be microtransactions, of course. Like free-to-play game needs to have those, but they cannot be too intrusive. Definitely. Oh. And that's why, like, stuff cannot be free as well in the game. But yeah, I think the whole point is that you can choose, like, do you want to pay gems, or do you want to buy it with hard work, or do you want to buy it with gems, for example, or with real money? In most of the cases. But I still think there should be things that... What was I talking about? There still needs to be things that you cannot even buy with money. Yep, definitely. There needs to be stuff that... Oh, come on, why did I hit that? This is a really hard part. Yeah, and I already did that. That's the the worst point is that I already did this. Okay. Okay. Oh no! Oh. Okay. This is not actually hard. Okay, this is good. A rip, Jake. Okay, got it. Got it. It's everyone's own decision if we purchase or work for gems. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. But, like, I think there should not be any items that are forcing you to do that. The whole sponsor pet is kind of like that, but that's not the point of it. The point is that you first want to sponsor the game, and that's, like, my thank you. It's not buying that pet, but, yeah. Can I just jump there? I think I can. Jake, did you copy Growtopia? No. We don't look at Growtopia, for example, for items. We more likely try to avoid things. Like, one reason why, for example, we haven't made Phoenix Wings or Angel Wings is that because Growtopia has them, and we know that people are gonna say, like, well, you copy Growtopia because you created items that they have. Well, Angel Wings are like in maybe hundreds and thousands of different games they have Angel Wings. So are we copying Growtopia in that way if we create that? No, but people still would say that. But we tend to actually try not to do that, and we try to not to do it like Growtopia in many ways. And our goal is not to copy Growtopia in any way. Very good example is just looking how our character, for example, moves. It moves totally different way than Growtopia's character and stuff like that. So, do we try to copy Growtopia and do it like them? No. Like, we try to do things differently. Always looking at the ways to do things differently than everybody else. Some things just have to be done same. Just how it works. Like, for example, gravity is gravity. There's nothing you can do about it. Water is water. If you want water in your game, then water needs to be water. It's not like saying, oh, you copied this game because you created water. Oh my god, I was lucky there. So yeah, it's not copying. We definitely have taken a lot of tons of inspiration and ideas that we then took and made our own from other games like Growtopia, Terraria, World of Warcraft, and other games. We are constantly looking at them and figuring out how can we do things and how can we make them better than the other games does. And by that being better games than what they are. So yeah. Is this the wrong one? I got a feeling that this is the wrong one. Theo, go there. Check it out. Hey, music. Somebody go. Phoenix dies. Okay, that is the wrong one. This is how you use the community. You just sacrifice them to the Pixel World gods. Is this the right one? Somebody go there. Sacrifice yourself for me. That is the right one. That is the right one. This is the right one, guys. This is the right one. This is how you use the community. As Jake said, there's probably a guild bank feature to collect gems together. Reaching 10 million gems isn't that hard. Yeah. Like divide 50, like for example, divide 10 million gems with 50. And yeah, that gives you the idea. So, but like that, anything like that has not been designed yet. But those are just the ideas that we are thinking about and I'm thinking about here on the live stream. Like, okay, come on. Okay, I think you could. Ow. You probably should do it like that. There wouldn't be like a lava block otherwise. Yeah, you can definitely do that. Yep. That's how you go. Why do you always read King Is messages? Notice me, senpai. Because I think his messages so far has been something like it's like on point. I read more than his messages, definitely. Just I read them out aloud because they have been so how would I say, talking about the issue and the idea that we're talking about. Yep. I just joined, and what is the guild design? What is this design, guilds? Julian, we kind of already did it. But of course not all of that. So there's so much more to talk about with the guilds. And if you're interested about it, you can check out the live stream recording. After the live stream ends, there will be a recording of this live stream coming to YouTube. And there's also like parts where I talk about it a little bit more. How to go through this? Like that's what I thought. Like you can't do it like that. I like this parkour a lot because it's so different. Okay. Hi, Jake. Well, hello. How are you doing? Okay. But... okay. Hop, hop, bop, bop, bop. Okay. That's how you go through that. Got it. Checkpoints. Got it. Good. Wait for that. That poison. Got it. Let's 1, 2. I didn't even know there was something in behind. Yes, got it. I like the idea of like checkpoint. And then we jump here. Oh, we are right next to the end. Okay, guys. Hey, got it. 14:56. Hey! And we got to the start. Did you read this? Oh, I maybe forgot. Man, I forgot modular. This is your world. I forgot to read it. I forgot, man. How can I play this? Meister Otto. If you want to play this world, code Godfrey. If you're talking about Pixel Worlds, how you can play it, it's free. Steam, get it on Steam if you want to use it on PC. If you want to play it on mobile, then any mobile store, so Android or iOS. And just go and download Pixel Worlds and just install. Yeah, free to play. You can join us. You mean, give more feedback for my old circle and what do you think about it? I love it! Wow, blue jelly blocks, even the legendary warrior Jake can't defeat those. Oh, okay. Thank you very much, Modular. Love it. Okay, guys. Hey. Okay, we were actually streamed a little bit more than we were supposed to. Okay, do-ba-boo-da-boop-ba-dee-da-dee-ba. But next week we're gonna continue with the live stream, with the guilds. So let's go a little bit back to here. So this is the question that I'm asking you to answer next week Saturday. So how could you benefit from guilds? From the guild, or what can you do with the guilds? So think about these questions, think about this question and these questions actually, yeah. So think about this and let me know next week Saturday here on the live stream. We're gonna take all your opinions and write them down, and maybe we're gonna even rank them, like what do you guys think? What should be better? What should be worse? Let's see how that is going to go. So, think about this, how could you benefit from the guild, or what can you do with the guilds? Next week, Saturday, you will have a very big emphasis, and you can actually, like, make it happen, you know? You can make it happen. Like, what, is there an idea that should be in the guild? What could you do with the guilds? PvP battle? Maybe fight monsters? Maybe you could go and fight a guild boss or something? We're gonna talk about that next week, Saturday. So remember to look at it, write it down, come next week, Saturday. If you can't come, ask your friend to come here and give that idea to me. We're gonna write it down. Spam me in the chat until I get it. And yeah, that is what we're gonna do. I really would like to hear your thoughts next week, Saturday as well. Let's continue with the guild design. So, thank you very much, guys, for being here this week. We're gonna give you some shoutouts right now. If you haven't done the follow, sub, anything at all, now is your chance to do it, and I will give you a shoutout. So, let's see who is here today, who has been here for the whole day. Wow! More XP while in guild. Well, possibility. Let me know next Saturday. So, let's give some shoutouts. Say something in the chat and I will give you a shoutout. Are you from Finland? Yes, I am. Meister Otto, yes, I am from Finland. Say something in the chat, I will give you a shoutout. Jasper, thank you very much for being here. Kev Meow, Cat TDM, Rixat, Few, Elias, Petrilainen, Correx, Ecstasy, Cat TDM, Alito, Joka, Laura, Dimas, Bukam, Modular, Mursuilia, Lucas PW, Sigitas, Yaboy Games PW, Sigitas 19, Paulius Uvexius. Let's go to the Twitch chat. Well, Pro, BW Man, Mr. Grandman, Ottercoon, Doggy Sky, Raisins, Newbie Shot, King123, PW, I'm King Easy, Police PW, Catanic FSC, Toki Sky, Drunk Hunter, Electric Developer, Otakune, Keepsell, The Newbie Shot, Pro, oh, I said those already. Let's go back to the YouTube chat. Piggy, Cute Angels, Saint Punk, Guitar Lover, Elite Man Gaming, Joe blah 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 GT, Crazy Frog, Arcade, thank you very much for being here. 5 hits, 1,000 subs challenge. Grivari Grafran, something like that. Thank you very much for being here. Hoodum, Jake PW, Fallen God, Modular as well, one again, The Robin, Victory Gaming, Meister Otto, Triple Under, King Blue, Shadow Max, and everybody else. Thank you very much for Pat Lucaston as well. Hopefully, I think you got your VIP. Okay, guys, thank you very much for being here. Remember, come next Saturday. We're gonna be streaming during the week as well. I think Tuesday will be our next live stream. So, Tuesday, I'm not sure if we're gonna have one on Wednesday. Thursday is gonna be one. And then next week, Saturday, we are once again going to be designing guilds here on the Saturday live stream. Thank you very much, guys, for being here today. I'm Jake. I'm the community manager here at Pixelwell's headquarters. And of course, I'll see you in Pixel Worlds. Big shout out one more, Elite Gaming and TNTX20 and Drunk Hunter. Thank you very much for host. And see you guys next week. Gear up, play!